Welcome to the Builder Factory! You're probably wondering why you're in this place. It's just because the game designer wanted the level to be small. My name is Bill Dern, and today I'm going to be your worst nightmare. Guide through the game mechanics. Let's start with the basics. Follow me! You know what to press, don't you? Mamma mia! Try it now! This way you'll never get lost. Fantastic! My maker always said that everything needs a solid base. Let's start with foundation. Select a shovel from the tool wheel and dig the area for foundations. Formworks has reinforcements. As a real builder, you have to use the store to get the materials you need to build. Good job! Choose the first store available. Now on the left is a list of available categories according to the stage of construction. You can change the number of items you want to buy to 1, 10, or 100. Buy 100 formworks and reinforcements. Great job! Each stage of construction shows holograms to help you visually indicate which stage you are currently at. You know the joke about how one person works and the rest just watch? You just became part of it. Next up is reinforcement. Same principle as with formworks. Good job! Now it's time for the creme de la creme! Pouring the foundations! Go to the wheelbarrow and pour concrete over the foundations. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, builders waiting just for you! If you're happy and you know it, then let's clap. That's it for this part. I'll see you at the concrete mixer in a bit. Yeehaw! Welcome back! You're probably wondering, how come you had concrete in your wheelbarrow in the previous level? The game designers didn't want the stage to be too long. Let's find out how to make it! Choo-choo! Have you ever heard of following the procedure? I bet you didn't. You can create two types of mixes: mortar and concrete. Mortar is needed to join the blocks. Concrete, on the other hand, is used for foundations. Let's start by turning on the concrete mixer. You will lose $1 for each second you leave the concrete mixer on. So make it quick and effective. Want to hear a construction joke? Wait, I'm still working on it. All the ingredients you need can be found around the concrete mixer. Above the concrete mixer, there are the ingredients you need to create a mortar. Start with the sand. Take your shovel and put some in. Great! Now it's time for cement. Add some from the bags on the ground. Lovely! All you need now is a bucket of water that you can find in your tool wheel. Whew, that was tough! What if I told you you could do it much simpler and faster? Go by the mixer and buy a panel. There are 3 buttons here: concrete, mortar, and auto switch. Choose the mix you want to create. This time it's gonna be concrete. Its cost will be a bit more, but it's way faster. Great power comes with great responsibility, such as budget. I'll improve your quality of life even more! You don't have to drive around with a wheelbarrow all the time. Open the tool wheel and choose the wheelbarrow. The game will teleport the wheelbarrow under the mixer at no additional cost. How cool is that? Now that you have everything you need, you can pour the concrete from the mixer into the wheelbarrow. Amazing, right? We're not going to pour the foundation again because there's no point. But we'll see each other in the next stage very soon. Yeehaw! Wake the hell up, builder! We have a concrete screen to dig! Enough Easter eggs, let's go! builder needs a proper concrete screed. Let's continue with what we've prepared at the first stage. Get your shovel and dig the ground! Great! Next up, you need a sand. You can do this in two ways. Either by the shovel or by the wheelbarrow. Go to the sand pile and pick up some sand with your shovel. Then place it in the floor. Nice! The second way is to pour sand from a wheelbarrow. Try putting some sand in the wheelbarrow. Great! Now, finish sand bedding by pouring the sand over the concrete screed. Good job! Now we have to buy some reinforcements. Every house you build needs reinforcement to make concrete more durable. Buy 30 grid reinforcements. Now place them on the foil. Now it's time for concrete. You already have it waiting in the wheelbarrow. Cheating is fun sometimes, huh? Pour it over. Great work! It was scarier in previous demo, wasn't it? It wasn't even working properly, but no one noticed. Now, every building needs an insulation. Fun fact! You should do it both in the walls and in the foundations. First, buy 30 insulations in the shop. Yeehaw! Now place the insulation over. Perfect! We're nearly done. Use a wheelbarrow and pour out the final concrete layer. That's it! Now you're done with the concrete screed loop. It'll get a lot better and rewarding from now on. Simulators must reflect reality, but we have prepared a lot of interesting solutions for you that will speed up your work considerably. See you later, Excavator! Yeehaw!
After a while, Crocodile, it's time for the load-bearing walls. Quickly! To the Batmobile training room! I'll take you through it on the way. There are certain types of walls. In our game, there are 3 types of walls.
Load-bearing walls, plasterboard, and concrete partition walls.
Trust me, it's the most rewarding part of the construction. You'll see the effects immediately. You'll need to get hollow blocks from the shop. Buy 100 of them now. Fantastic! Now it's time to pick up mortar. You can find it in the wheelbarrow. Select trowel and pick up mortar from the wheelbarrow. Once collected, it remains on the trowel until the resource in the wheelbarrow is exhausted. That way you don't have to go back and forth. We're taking notes from the last demo, huh? In Builder Simulator, we have a leveling system that allows you to build houses faster the more you build them. Try it out by placing the first hollow block. Use the trowel to lay the mortar on the hollow block. Great! Now place the hollow block on it. Level up! I never thought someone would level up from the first hollow block. Now you've unlocked double hollow block placement. Give it a try. You leveled up again! Holy trowel! Let's see what happens now. Amazing! It reminds me of the Egyptian buildings I have in my data. Let's put up the scaffolding. Scaffolding will be very helpful when working at heights. Select a scaffolding from the tool wheel. And not only that,
When you get close to the ladder, you can fold and unfold it.
good work! I'll tell you a secret about layer 12. The 12th layer is the lintel layer! Never heard of it? Its task is to transfer the weight from the opening to the adjacent walls. Above every doors and windows, you need to place one. Buy one lintel from the shop.
Hey, I'm getting rusty!
Right! It's time to place it in the hologram. Fabulous! Part of the walls is to set the ceiling when you reach the right height. Ceiling holograms will automatically appear when you fill in the blocks on the last layer. And this is the moment when you have to place the ceiling blocks. Buy 20 ceiling blocks from the shop. Some would say the sky's the limit. But for us, it's ceiling blocks on each level. Enough dad jokes. Put Put the ceiling blocks in the hologram. Extraordinary. After your work, dismantle your scaffolding with drill.
Next step will be doors and windows.
See you later.
Yeehaw!
Welcome back. Eager to learn more? Today you will learn how to insert doors and windows. It's pretty cool and easy. Follow me. Every building needs a door to enter and windows to bring light into the house. Our game is no different. Remember from the previous stage when you inserted the lintels? You don't have to do it this time, but you need to know that they are the reason we can put in doors and windows. Let's start with doors.
Buy one front door.
Great. Select it from the inventory and look at the entrance of the house. You may notice that the door is in the wrong position. Hologram will turn green when it's done.
After placing the door, you have to choose which pattern you like and apply it.
Great job! Now you have to screw in the hinges. Choose a drill and insert the necessary screws. All the screws that need to be screwed in always light up orange. Imagine using a screwdriver. Now it's time for wedges. Now you know how to insert a door. Don't worry about the phone. We'll talk about it later. Amazing! Let's move on to windows. There are two types of windows. Any window under 2 meters on the planner is a standard home window. Likewise, any window over 2 meters is already a patio window. You dictate the terms on the planner and choose what size windows you want to insert. For the purposes of the tutorial, you will insert a single window. Buy one window from the shop. Nicely done! Now try inserting them just like a door. Same principle, same fun. Now it's time to put in all the screws you need. Next step, insert the wedges. Support wedges are used to support and stabilize the window in the window opening. Did you see how the phone filled itself after the wedges were inserted? We thought that doing it manually would be boring, so we automated it. Remember that every window requires a sill or threshold. Adjust it like you did with window and door. Great! Look at the patio window next to you. You can see the difference. That's everything for doors and windows. Remember, you decide how you want your house to look. See you in the next stage.
Yeehaw!
Ah, my friend! Partition walls are my hobby. My neighbors also love to hear the drill. Ask them. They'll tell you all about it. Let's go to the training room. Partitions separate rooms from each other and should, therefore, have the best possible sound insulation properties. Let's start with plasterboard walls. Of course, you have to mark them on the planner first. But for the purpose of the tutorial, on the partition walls themselves, we've already determined them. You're welcome. To build a wall, you need floor, ceiling, and wall profiles. Buy 100 profiles in the shop. Great!
Now place them in the hologram and screw them in with a drill. Remember that the profiles are screwed to the ceiling and floor. Yeehaw!
Good job! Now we have something to screw the plasterboard to. Isn't that amazing? Buy 100 plasterboards. Well done! Now place them on one side. Looks great!
After installing the plasterboard, you need to use screws to attach it.
Take your drill out and screw them in. Nice! Every wall needs to be insulated.
Mineral wool is often used to do that. Buy 20 mineral wool in the shop.
Excellent! To lay the plasterboard on the other side of the wall, you must first lay insulation between them. Select it from the inventory and insert it in the missing places. Lovely! Attach one more plasterboard on the other side. How partition walls are insulated. The profiles must be fixed to the floors and ceiling, and the plasterboards to the profiles. There's also a second type of partition wall. Concrete partition walls. Assembly is very different. First, you need to lay a damp-proof course. Buy 20 insulation. Now place it on the ground. Good job! Remember what you've done with bearing walls? You need some mortar. You'll find it in the wheelbarrow. Once the mortar has been collected on the trowel, it remains until you've exhausted the stock in the wheelbarrow. Pretty cool, right? It took our game designers way too long to figure out this solution. Place mortar! Everything's ready for concrete blocks. Don't forget the lintel over the door. Buy 100 concrete blocks and 1 lintel. You won't need as much, but you never know when inflation will get to the DIY markets. Build a concrete partition wall. Superb work! One more fun thing is that you can destroy them! But first, you have to mark with an eraser which wall you want to destroy on the planner. This time I'll do it for you automatically. Got your back, Jack!
If you're not happy with the partition walls, take a sledgehammer in your hand and destroy them!
You've already got the walls covered. I wonder what's next. See you in a minute.
Yeehaw! Hello, my fellow builder! What goes up and down, but stays in the same place? Stairs! Follow me! You can build any shape of house. You can build a house as big as the plot of land will allow you to. But to get to the floor of your house, you need stairs. In some cases, a no-clip is sufficient, but this is only in creative mode. This stage will be simple, but maximally rewarding. Buy one staircase in the shop. Great! Now select them in your inventory and place them where you've marked them on the planner. And now, just like with doors and windows, you can choose the type and color of stairs. Amazing! The more I look at them, I think they don't fit. As I am not annoying at all, I will pretend to be your favorite customer who does not know what he likes. You need to change them. Psst. This also applies to game and software development. Tear them down with your sledgehammer. Nice! Now, buy one more stairs in the shop. You're quick! Place the stairs again. See how simple and satisfying it is? In this way, you're able to test different solutions immediately without having to monotonously build up the entire structure. We want you to have fun after all. Thank you, and see you later. Yeehaw! Hey, hey, hey! Next stage is surely gonna raise the roof! Follow me! It's not rocket science that every building needs a roof. In our game, you can build several types of roof, starting with the simplest and most modern flat roof, ending with multi-slope roofs. For the purposes of tutorial, let's try hip roofs. First, you need to buy a proper blueprint in the shop. Open the store and buy hip roof blueprint. Excellent! When you choose it and look at the top of the building, you will notice a hologram. Confirm it when you're done. Great! All you need now are roof beams. Buy some roof beams from the store. Nice! Now your task will be to complete all the necessary roof beams in the hologram. Remember that you can build scaffolding when working at heights. Health and Safety Department is crossing their fingers. Want to hear a construction joke? Wait, I'm still working on it. Mineral wool, insulation, and plasterboard will be completed automatically so as not to create another phone clicker. We highly respect your time. Just kidding! More bearing walls! Back to the subject. You've already prepared the roof for the tiles. Buy a lot of roof tiles. Superb! Put tiles on the roof. Good job! Part of the roof is still worth completing the gutters. On most sloping roofs, gutters are installed to carry the water to the downpipes. This significantly reduces wetting of house walls during rain and snowmelt. But this is already part of the finishing work. See you in the next stage! Yeehaw! Welcome back! I don't think you expected us to meet again. But here I am, and believe me, we're going to have a great time together. Follow me to the training room. If you're building a house is time-consuming, but rewarding. Together with the developers, we came up with a brilliant house finishing solution. Let's speed it. Start by finishing the building from the outside. See that orange glow surrounding the entire building? This is the building insulation that was generated against the walls you planned. Buy 200 insulation boards. Great! Now insulate the walls by filling in the missing areas with insulation boards. wheel on the bill goes round and round. If we were real friends, I'd have really concrete advice for you. Looking good. Choose a plastering trowel from the two-wheel. Every time you choose plastering trowel out again, you have to put the bucket next to you. Don't worry, the bucket disappears automatically when you change tools, so you can easily move it around. You can finish buildings from the outside using a number of materials, and on a few of them, you can change the color. The next step is to mark the area of the wall you want to finish. Try to mark it now. Good job! Now you see a menu with different house finish textures and a color tray. Each time you change a color, the game will remember up to the last 5 modifications, so you have easy access to the most recently used colors. Choose the first available texture from the list and apply it to the wall. If you run out of material while filling the wall, then collect more from the bucket you set up earlier. The first time, the menu will open automatically. Then, to change the material, approach the bucket and select Change Material. Yeehaw! If we were real friends, I'd have